Hi, my name is Clady and today I have a new product to test with you. I just bought it 2 hours ago. This is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Dewy Flush Plum and Even Toned. It's a tinted serum, so they call it a tinted serum. This has been a fascinating product. I don't buy it because I feel like, oh, I can trust all the claims. This is a tinted serum, so it's basically skincare. It's not makeup, it's a flush, it's not a blush. I don't buy into that, but it's just so intriguing and fascinating, so I want to buy it and test it out. I got the shade Berry Flush, so when I see the swatches, also the applications of this product on the cheeks of some of the YouTubers that I follow, I feel like the other one, I don't remember what's it called, like strawberry something. But I got the purple berry tone one because I love a berry blush, and it's a sheer tinted serum product, so I wouldn't expect the pigmentation is very high, so I want to go for something that's a bit deeper with higher chance of showing up on my skin tone because I have light medium skin with yellow to neutral undertones. Sometimes it's quite tricky for a pink blush with this level of opaqueness to show up on my skin tone, so that's why I want to try this shade. Also, it's a berry blush. I love myself a berry blush. So at first I'd apply some makeup. I want to do a cleaner makeup look, so I'm gonna do a minimal makeup look, and I'm not gonna wear any powder. I'm not gonna wear any other cheap product, just to see how this product, how this dewy flush tinted serum is gonna lay out on my skin. But today has been a long day, so I'm gonna clean my face a little bit with my toner using a toner pad. The reason why I bought myself this dewy flush from Glow Recipe was that I passed my driving test. Ha, finally. And this is my 6th time already. So I have been trying to get my license. It's a manual car, so it's just a bit different. It took me a while to get my license, and geez, just the nerve of me going through the process and getting a test and failing again, and just have to press on trying it. Because if you don't know, I know most of you might don't know, I'm a mining engineer, and it's kind of an industry standard, an industry requirement for every single person who works at a mine to have a manual license. So it's not an auto license. You have to get manual license. It's quite funny and contradictory because all of the utes and all the mining trucks, yep, all of the 200-ton trucks on my side, they are all automatic right now. So, but like I said, it's an industrial standard. People expect you to get into this line of job having a manual license. And I came from a background that in Vietnam, we don't drive cars at all. Like, cars are luxury in Vietnam. So I didn't grow up driving any cars. And now I moved here a year and a half ago. I had to learn how to drive. And it was not easy because not only you have to learn how to drive, you have to learn how the road rules. Okay, again, you have to also learn the road rules and the implications of society in Perth, Western Australia. And I was like, this is so difficult. Like, I don't know how I can do it. And I was was a scared person. Growing up scared, still scared up to this day, and God forbid, whose idea it is to throw me in the road and make me drive a car. It's a half a ton machine that could have this destructive impact on a lot of people's lives. And I was like, I'm not ready for this the whole time. But then I had to because of my job, and somebody said the hard part is to get a degree and become an engineer. The easiest part is to know how to drive. I was like, it doesn't apply to me. And I think the whole time I have always been nervous, and I think it took a toll on me on those tests, and I think I got lucky on this one. And eventually I had to learn that you just have to not give up. Like, if you keep on trying, at some point under unique circumstances you get through it, but you have to continue doing it. So in WA you have to finish 50, at least 50 supervised driving hours. So you just play the L plates, and there must be someone with some experience in driving, and they have a full license to drive with you. And I have been driving with my instructors, I have been driving with my boyfriend, and I feel like this is not just my achievement, it's a team effort. Even with my boyfriend's family, they have been helping a lot because I got myself a car to practice. And his sister actually helped us with a place to park the car at her house, and his dad has been the greatest, the most wonderful father figure that I've met here in Perth, and I am forever grateful to have a figure like that in my life, not just because it's my partner's dad, but he has been helping us a lot, even with like getting the car. And sometimes the car is old, so sometimes it's broke down, and he has helped us through all of that, and I'm so grateful. And I think overall it's a team effort. There's so many people to help me to get to this stage of my life, to achieve something that's so unimaginable to me. Even yesterday, like yesterday, I still doubted myself whether I could pass the test or not. But I did it, I passed it, and I think I feel so much relief now. I can eventually took off that pressure on myself. It's a thing that you have to do one time in your life, and that's it. You just have to like revise your driving skill. You don't have to take the test again. And now it feels so much better to know that, okay, I made it eventually. So whenever you're scared to do something, if you are listening to this, just do it scared, and it's gonna be so worth it. If it's actually meaningful to your life, just do it scared, just do it. So after the test, I did some paperwork, submit my home address so that they can send me the official driving license, and I went to the city and I picked up the Glow Recipe Dewy Flush because I have been eyeing that product for a few weeks already, and now I got a job. I could dedicate some fund out of my salary for makeup and to buy the new makeup to review for my channel. That's something I have been wanting to do. When I have adult money, I would have a little budget. I'm not gonna go so overboard with it, so maybe like $50 to $100 a month to buy one or two, or maybe a few drugstore makeup products, skincare, hair care, anything. to review on my channel, and I want to have the video released on time. I think it's quite late. I've seen at least 5 reviews of this Dewy Flush, but I don't think it's too late right now to get a review out there for you. And I don't mind if I get an older product, an already established, they have released it for a couple of months, even a couple of years, is stable. Nevertheless, I still want to get those products that I want for myself. And also, if I can get any review out there, I would feel like, oh, I'm doing something that I've been wanted to do now that I have progressed my life up to this stage. And I want to keep myself within that accountable zone, because I don't want to overspend on makeup just because now I have achieved a goal to have a budget for reviews. I genuinely want a responsible approach when I have the budget, so that I know it's still meaningful. I don't buy makeup because I know I can make a video out of it. I want to buy makeup and apply makeup because I actually want to buy it and actually want to use it. And with this Dewy Flush, I really want to test out what they called tinted skincare. It's skincare, it's not makeup, but it's a blush. Like, when you name it a flush, do you think of one day someone think of your product as an alternative for skincare, or you just want to say it because it's ear-catching? What if someone naive, not naive, maybe they trust your brand, also they want to test the product in a way that they would test a skincare product, if they leave this dewy tinted flush on your cheek and go to bed, and the next morning if it breaks their skin out, what would you feel when you are the chemist, when you are the brand owner? I probably will not try that, because I know knowing something is bad and do it anyway for the range bait is not good. And I think at this moment I have to tell myself it's not really skincare. Like, no matter how much you convince me, it's not a skincare product. It has pigment in it, and if you, I think I want the official statement. Maybe I have not watched enough product review, product release videos from the brand, from the owner, from the formulator themselves. But if I could find one, I would want them to say it out loud that, oh, it's actually a skincare product, you can wear it to bed. And then it was like, it's a tinted, pigmented product. In a way, you wear it to bed, and then it's gonna spread out in your pillows, in your bed sheet. I mean, to a certain degree, your skincare would already do this, but it has pigment in it. Somehow you have a blob of pink, reddish pigment on your pillowcase, and it was like, now my white or ivory pillowcase is already ruined. Like, seriously, I'm already quite frustrated that my jelly, creamy, emulsified skincare products get all over my pillowcase and my bedsheet. Now I have to worry a pigment to be on top of all of that. Like, make it make sense. So if you don't have the ultimate intentions to believe in yourself, just tell the world that this is genuinely a skincare, maybe just don't market it like that. And I think I want to take a piss out of that idea of, oh, it's not a blush, it's a flush. Like, at the end of the day, be honest with yourself. Do you trust your words? And if we break down, if we have a lengthy enough conversation, would you believe in all of your words? And I want to read a paragraph of descriptions on this product. just to let you know how they think about this product. This tinted serum immediately enhances cheeks with a sheer flush of color, while plumbing and evening skin tone over time, powered by 3% niacinamide to brighten skin, while ultra-hydrating hyaluronic acid delivers moisture and plumpness to cheeks. Jojoba oil-coated pigments deliver color that effortlessly blends, leaving a dewy, glowy flush on cheeks, available in 2 fruity, vibrant hues that boost skin's natural glow. So jojoba oils coated pigments wouldn't have any significant difference from other types of pigments in the market, so that you can actually wear them to bed. And at the end of the day, not worrying about removing the product. If you wear it during your daytime, at the end of the day, you say that it's not a skincare, you have to remove it because you have to remove the rest of your makeup, unless you only wear this product, which is unlikely because you have to wash your face and you have to wash the residue of other skincare that you apply in the morning. But then, if it's a real skincare product, you apply it in the nighttime. You incorporated it in your nighttime routine. Now, would you have to remove it in the morning like you did with other ones? Because of the pigment on top of it. Now you have to deal with the mess of either you want to remove the pigment or you want to leave the pigment on your cheeks to get that natural, healthy hue and glowy skin finish. So, I think I have criticized enough about this product. This is time for me to try the product. I swatched in store and I think the color is really, really, really nice. I haven't swatched the other one because in my mind, I wanted to be quick because I wanted to get home early to, to verbally and emotionally celebrate this news with my boyfriend. So I was just like, I'm gonna swatch the shade that I want to get. So it has the same, I said, light bulb packaging, similar to the one, what's it called? The Dewdrop. I tried that one and I really, really, really like it as a primer. It is a niacinamide serum. I don't think it's as strong as the ordinary one. The very famous, cold favorite, very iconic product. I think that one worked better for my skin, but I like using the Dewdrop as my primer. This one has a very similar packaging. I think it has 12 milliliter, the product. Yep. And like I said, I got the shade Berry Flushed. So I think it's a muted. I don't think it's quite vibrant. It's quite muted, mauvey, a little bit cool toned berry shade. So I think I'm gonna have all of the product on the doe food on the back of my hand, and I'm gonna use a clean brush on one side of my face and a dry sponge on the other side. That is one doe food worth amount of product. I think for the other cheek, this is a sheer tinted serum. It's not pigmented, so I think you have to really load up the product on your brush or on your sponge. With the sponge, I use a clean sponge and it dries, so I hope that I can get the pigmentation. Ooh, actually with a sponge, I feel like because it dries and it's so concentrated on the area that I pick up the product with, is way more pigmented. So this product is pigmented. Not that it doesn't have any pigment in it. It's a sheer blush. Sheer flush. But it is pigmented. So you can actually see the color on my skin right now. Not quite as much on the side of my face with a brush. I'm gonna go back later with what's left over on the sponge. But this is a blush. And it's a gorgeous, serum-y, glowy, very liquidy blush. So, if you ask yourself whether you want to get this product as a skincare type of product, you would eventually realize, oh, it's a blush because it has pigment in it. I'm not sure if you can see it on camera because it's quite dim right now. I don't know why it's so cloudy today, but hopefully you can see any sort of pigmentations. And once again, this is my first try, my first impression. I will give you more feedback on the product. Maybe I will use it in some other videos just to let you know how I feel about it after a few tries, like I've always done with my other products. I kind of like the side with the brush better. I feel like it's more diffused. It's even more glowy with the brush. I don't know why. But I think it's more blended with my brush. I don't want to use like a damn sponge because I know it's gonna absorb so much product. This product, I got it for 41 Australian dollars, which is not cheap. Without the mining money from this trade, I wouldn't be able to get it. So it's an expensive product. So if you want to flush, if you want to try the new concept of a flushed, or you want a more familiar serum blushed for 41 Australian dollars, maybe it's around 25 US dollars. Think about it in terms of a new product versus an old familiar concept. Whether you want to spend the money on the two different things, or you can co-join them and feel like, oh, they are the same thing, and $25 doesn't mean anything to you. You can spend the money on it, it's up to you. But right now I can tell you, it's a blush. It's a very, very beautiful, glowy berry blush. It works so well because I didn't have any powder, any cream products underneath it. I feel like it blends, it diffused into my skin so well. It's like a part of my skin, and it would happen with any liquidy, runny blush, liquid blush that's very thin, because if you don't have anything underneath, it doesn't have anything to pick up on. But if you have foundations, concealer, powder underneath, sometimes a good test is you powder your face and you apply a cream product. If it holds up, it's a good cream or liquid product. I'm not sure. Maybe next time I will try using it on top or underneath the foundations. I'm not sure with this level of pigmentation, it will show up underneath, like using the underpainting technique. It will show up underneath any complexion product, but keep in mind that this is still a very sheer product. It has a really, really nice berry color. Like, this is one of my favorite blush color. Didn't disappoint in terms of color though. Let me apply my lip product and then I'll give you my final thoughts about the first impressions of this Glow Recipe Niacinamide Watermelon Glow Dewy Flush. I also got myself a new lip liner. This is from NYX. This is the Suede Matte Lip Liner in the shade Soft Spoken. I have been really enjoying my lip liners, and I do wanna kind of expand my current collection. So I saw this Lippy lip liner in store the other day. It went on sale for $5. This lip liner for $5, and it was like, I really, really, really wanted to get it, but I couldn't let myself to purchase it until I know the driving license is guaranteed for me, because it actually costs you money to to take the test. So until I know that, oh, it's solid, that I'm gonna have a driving license, I don't have to keep spending more money on tests, then I can treat myself on a new lip liner, and I did today as well. I have looked at this lip liner online, and it seems like it's a nudie brown with a lot of pink in it, and it seems like a brown lip liner that I've been wanting to add into my collections. I don't want anything too pink because I already have a very pinky mauvey one, but I don't want anything too brown or too cool tone. I want something that has enough brown and pink at the same time, and affordable, because I've just basically gotten into lip liners. I don't want to like spend high-end money on lip liner. This is a very nice color. Like I said, it's kind of my lip better color, but it has a lot of brown in it. I'm gonna top it up with some clear-ish lip gloss. This is the Rom&nd, what's it called? Glasting Water Glossed in the shade number 2 Night Marine. Has like a cool purple gray glitter in it. Doesn't have any color on the lips though, so just clear with scatter glitters in it. Very fitting with the theme of this makeup look, which is nothing. Doesn't have anything on my face at all. And I'm not mad about it. Like, did you know that no mascara and no eyeshadow is really in right now? It makes me feel kind of sad because I don't want mascara, but I want to keep the eyeshadow. But like I said, today is a first impression. There's going to be more and more content about this Dewy blush because it's so fun. It's just so, you know, sometimes you feel like you can hate a product so much that you want to talk about it, but it's not that bad. If you call it a serum-y blush, like Cloud Recipe is very, very, very famous, and they have done their skincare line so well, and you just have to release with traditionally popularized makeup, and then people will buy into that. You don't have to, oh, we are a skincare brand, we don't really care about makeup, we are the no makeup girl. What's wrong with wearing makeup? Because it's not cool? But you released a makeup product, and someone out there right now has to say that this is a serum blush and it's really good. Why would you want to market it that way? But the swatch reminds me a lot of this Juicy Pang blusher. So this is a K-beauty product. It's from the brand Apu. I have the shade BE01. The slight difference between the two formulations is that this Juicy Pang blusher is a bit more opaque, but it's very liquidy and serumy, so when you blend it out on your skin, it gives you a very similar sheer, healthy, natural glow. That's very similar. So I think this product right now, if you're in Australia, you can get it from Beauty Amora, which is an Australian stockist of a lot of K Beauty, C Beauty, and J Beauty brands. I think this product, the last time I checked, maybe around 10 Australian dollars. Very similar formula-wise to this Dewy Flushed. And you can get a similar color as well. Or maybe you can find the color that you want. So I just want to put it out there that $10, $41, there is an alternative out there. And if you look at this product from a makeup point of view, this is a blusher. It's a blush. It's a makeup product. It doesn't have niacinamide, doesn't have hyaluronic acid, doesn't have jojoba oils coated pigments, anything like that. If you look at it from a makeup point of view, you can already find a similar, more affordable makeup product like that. So it's up to you to decide whether you want to approach a dewy flush or just a normal blusher that gives the same finish on the skin. And at the end of the day, I feel like you have to remove it when you remove the entire makeup on your face and you do your skincare. Would you reapply this product after you remove your makeup and cleanse your face? I will leave it to you to answer. And I have so much fun. I got a good news today and I'm in a good mood. Got myself a product that I wanted to try, wanted to review, and I like it. It's just, don't make me hate you by keep saying bullshit things. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Once again, I'm Cardi and hopefully we see each other again. Bye.